How did you balance everything?
Engineering was mad, guys. I didn't
Mechatronics.
I didn't do it well. I didn't balance my stuff well. I didn't. It literally mechatronics and mechanical and mechatronics. I'm stumbling over my own.
Didn't you get a piece of paper for this, bro? Come on.
Actually, I didn't even see it. I got it delivered to my dad's house. I wasn't in Joburg.
Have you seen your degree yet?
I looked at it once.
Okay, shout out.
I had to look at it once.
But all of that in TFG and like everything else, how did that fit in, bro?
It was tough, man. I mean, you guys can also speak to how difficult it is to balance school, especially when you're not good with routines.
But now you've like laid out a whole field, bro. They know you for like video content formats, and then now they're starting to meet you in like a writing format, and then now you're also engineering format. My brother, like, what are you doing? What's the goal, bro?
Bro, I'm really just living life. I'm trying to be happy. I'm trying to experience different things. I think we're also so versatile as humans. You guys are mad versatile. No, I'm done with social media.
You're done.
With that though, because you felt like this about sit-downs and whatnot, how did you get through it when you were actually... You guys were consistent, right? TFG Sundays was a thing.
It was them. The boys held me down. Like being in the vibe, being in the video with them, laughing about it. I could forget about the camera. The same way I'm forgetting now.
Welcome to the Papa. Yeah, Papa. Yeah, Papa. We're getting lit.
Why are we getting lit though?
Because it's episode number 17, my brother.
With who?
What the hell? Welcome, my brother. Welcome.
Also, guys, shout out to the live studio audience as usual.
It's getting lit nowadays, eh?
Yeah, it's getting lit. We're having vibes here, you know. There's a little bit of things circulating here and there.
You were live studio.
That was live studio.
Yes, sir.
McKay's one was fun.
Yes, sir.
Nice. How are you doing, Tebz?
I'm good, man. Always good to see you guys. Always good to be in Cape Town.
Welcome back to the city, I was going to say, brother.
Yes, sir. Long time.
How do you feel?
It's always weird coming back to Cape Town.
Does it feel like a holiday destination yet, or are you still scarred by the mountain?
It does feel like a holiday destination because I'm forgetting. Like I'll be driving with Tolu or with Tiamo or whatever, and I'll forget like how to get to certain places that I shouldn't be forgetting.
Crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Like where'd you forget how to get to?
Specifically. What was embarrassing? We were driving with my dad, and Tiamo mentioned Krutuski or something, and then I was telling my dad that my building was towards the left.
Yeah.
And Tiamo was like, bro, it was right. So I was like, I live there.
Also, you can't leave 703 like that, bro. That's not fair.
I was gonna be pissed.
Yeah, bro. I went Sishii. Shishii's dropping music on the 703, bro.
Literally.
Bro. No cap, yeah.
But yes, sir. Welcome to the episode. Welcome to Posties. You know, a lot of people have been asking about you, bro.
Don't lie.
For time. Okay. Literally comments. When are you getting Tebz?
I'm here. I'm
you're the last TFG Infinity Stone.
Yes. Yeah. Hopefully the best one you get.
Do you want to start there? Eh?
Yeah.
Let's get out the way.
Another question.
I don't want to do this for long. Let's start.
Who was the finest guy?
Who was the finest guy?
That's the first question. Who was the finest guy?
I usually plead the fifth to that one. You get me?
If you're still pleading the fifth, that's fine. I'm just asking, who was the finest guy?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask them.
in the comments.
Interact with the video.
Also, while we're here, we forgot some housekeeping. Guys, please like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. Tell us how beautiful we look. You know what I mean? Come be live, studio audience. Yeah. And then also tell us, who was the finest guy?
Who was the finest guy?
You really always plead the fifth.
But let's talk about
I usually plead the fifth. I won't lie to you.
Okay.
Let's talk
I'm
about
like an
TFG,
average,
bro.
I'm a 6. Talk about TFG. What do you want to know, bro?
What happened, bro? Y'all started fire, you know what I'm saying? How was that journey for you in the beginning?
Yeah, in the beginning it was exciting.
Yeah.
I won't lie to you. I've always said that we did it because we just felt like we could do this. We did a video with Abo on his channel. We did I think it was a sit-down video.
Yeah.
I can't remember. It was so long ago. But yeah, we really enjoyed it, doing it together. And then we're like, I think Matt was like, guys, we can really do this.
Yeah.
And we're like, okay, I guess we might. Yeah, it was a mad experience learning to edit. But Abo guided us through it.
The OG.
So yeah, I think the best part was just having fun on camera with friends. You guys have been on a few videos. So it was a vibe. But side note, not a lot of people will know this. So this is a Posties special.
Oh, you say something fast.
It's more a fun fact. I'm actually very I'm actually very uncomfortable in front of a camera. So I wouldn't sit on a video by myself.
Oh, okay. You're here though.
It's you guys.
I know what I'm saying.
It's you guys. When I come on videos,
and it's for real.
No, I'm actually genuinely.
You took a whole social media gap.
No, I'm done with social media.
You're done.
With a cesspool. With that though, because you felt like this about sit-downs or whatnot, how did you get through it when you guys were consistent, right? TFG Sundays was a thing.
It was them. The boys held me down. Like being in the vibe, being in the video with them, laughing about it. I could forget about the camera. The same way I'm forgetting now. Same way I'm forgetting now. You could not make me sit here by myself and you sit on the side and ask me questions.
Give us something nice.
There's no way.
But you did it successfully, bro. So that whole chapter happened.
It was big. We didn't. I don't think we saw that. We knew we could do well. Yeah. We knew like our energy.
But then the proportions were just nuts.
Yeah. I mean, I remember hitting 20K videos and being like,
okay. I was telling the story of Long Street Night with Matt.
Yeah.
When Matt was down here, he was just like, bro, you know exactly.
He was not impressed telling the story, bro.
I think the only person who was really happy that day was Matt.
Matt was enjoying himself.
Matt was bro.
And it's funny you guys mentioned that because in McKay's thing where he was saying, like, he just wants to be famous.
Yeah.
I'm the exact opposite. I don't want fame.
So what's your goal, bro?
I don't want that.
What do you?
I don't mind being known for what I do.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I would not go as far as like a Elon or something like that. That's
crazy
repulsive,
you say that.
bro.
Crazy you say that because I read something about you and it was like, you're trying to change the world apparently through energy.
Yes.
Energy?
Yes, I am energy, bro.
Mr. TFG, energy?
Bro, I'm an engineer.
Tell us about TFG, bro.
I'm an engineer, blood. I had a full-time job while I was doing school.
Crazy. How did that go, bro?
I had to finish.
Full-time job, TFG, graft.
Yeah, the balancing act. Like, how has that translated into? We'll delve into what you're doing now, what you're trying to do in the future. Yeah. But like, how did that experience at that time? Like, how did you balance everything?
Engineering was mad, guys. I didn't.
Mechatronics.
I didn't do it well. I didn't balance myself well. Literally mechatronics and mechanical and mechatronics. I'm stumbling over my own.
Didn't you get a piece of paper for this, bro? Come on.
Actually, I didn't even see it. I got it delivered to my dad's house. I wasn't in Joburg.
Have you seen your degree yet?
I looked at it once.
Okay, shout out.
I had to look at it once.
But all of that in TFG and like everything else, how did that fit in, bro?
It was tough, man. I mean, you guys can also speak to how difficult it is to balance school. Especially when you're not good with routine. Like, I'm not very great with structure. I'm learning now as I work. I always felt like structure was restrictive and I couldn't like be in the wind and kind of things and enjoy myself. But you need structure in certain things in life.
It's a process.
So I learned it a bit late.
Okay. But on that TFG journey, bro, like, we've asked the other guys this too, and I actually want to get from your perspective two different questions because I'll tell them. First of all, highlights. Because your highlight might be the same as the other guys. Okay. But then also the second one where you're like, yo, shit, we did something here. You know what I mean?
There's so many moments, man. I think the first one was probably 1,000 subscribers.
Did you guys hit that in like a December period or something?
Yeah, it was a December period or an early like week type of thing. But it took us a while, bro. And you guys will also see, because you're definitely going to get there and go through that. You're going to see that like that first 1,000, there's nothing like that first 1,000. There's nothing like that first 1,000. I think some really big videos were a good moment. Dropping merch was fire. The hoodie.
Still got a t-shirt somewhere in the house,
bro.
I think it's Abbo's actually.
You've worn it on episode.
You wear it out and stuff. It's
facts.
Nice.
I wear it when performing as well. I
did. But what was the last one? I think the last and the biggest one where I was like, okay, you know what? We dulled this thing was Hunters. That was getting flown out. That's why I was like, okay, we did this thing.
Hunters was a fun experience.
No, it was.
What's the worst experience you've had with TFG? Tough one.
No ways.
I don't think we have to talk about that.
But I can say we went through some nonsense on the internet, blood. You get me?
Of course.
So, and that's where it opened my eyes to just how people. I mean, I did have already before that. I was always the one who was so uncomfortable.
Yeah, you
social media. Yeah. I kind of was very like pushbacky towards, because you'll get those people who are watching your shit just to comment stupid shit about you and things like that. Like
analysts.
Dog, and I'm like, dog, who asked you for
That's
this?
crazy, yeah.
And like the worst thing for me was the entitlement to like you as a person.
Yeah.
That was the worst for me. I was like, I actually can't do this going forward in life.
Like value your time, value your energy.
If I'm on campus, I'm having a shit day. I actually had failed something once, and this guy came up to me. He was a sweet guy, I won't lie. Okay. But I was not trying to have that interaction. And I had to kind of.
But now they just watched the video. They've been liking the
They're supposed to be smiling 100% of the time.
Make me laugh.
Make me laugh. Don't say a joke. You know what I'm saying?
They put me a bit, right? Do the thing.
Dog. So I learned.
But hey,
I learned a lot.
We can segue into like just talking about a subject that's different, like the internet. And like how that's actually like affected our society now, and like how not even just you've touched the level of like notoriety and fame and whatnot, but like everyday life, dude. Like I do think people struggle with like the concept of knowing what's going on in someone's life all the time.
What boundaries?
Boundaries, boundaries, like fundamentally boundaries.
Tell them in English. So
you don't know me. You see my photo or whatever.
But at the same time, as a person is in like the public eye, like you should expect to be in the wind a little bit. You should
no one tells you that, Alex.
True.
No one tells you that.
True.
There isn't a blueprint.
There isn't a blueprint. You get there unless you have like a famous parent or something and you see weird stuff go on. You're not gonna.
You just get there and it's a shocker, bro. Why are you trying to know what socks I'm wearing?
If you would make a blueprint through your experiences, what are like 3 things you'd bring up? For someone who wants to be like a content creator, wants to blow up, wants to.
It's hard for you guys because your personalities are out there, and like I would like.
Who's you guys?
No, as in when you guys reach that thing, you're gonna be. So I'm thinking about like you, because I've removed myself. What I'll say is not sharing too much, but that's so hard.
Don't overshare.
Because you're speaking.
You want to be real. You want to be real.
You want to be real. You get me? So it's hard, but I think being selective about what you put on the internet is so important, bro.
Okay.
And I took that for granted. I think a lot of young people do. I don't regret anything, but it is what it is. You feel?
I mean, you do ask yourself, like, is this what I really want to put out there? And then, like, so
could I have done this differently?
Yeah.
Could I have done this differently? For sure.
And you feel like you could have done a lot of things differently.
But overall, you would not like throw away that experience though. Never. Especially with the 2 people you did it with, all the memories.
My broskies.
Right, you can show those videos to your kids, bro.
Yeah.
Look what I was doing with your uncles in the streets. You can say these things.
It's mad. I don't know how to feel about them potentially watching me.
They're on a pause.
There's a pause monitor. We have a pause monitor on set.
Please answer me. Is that a pause monitor?
We have a pause monitor on set.
Let's give it to the jury. The jury will It's pause as us in a chokehold, guys.
Play the pause.
Okay, but like, obviously you went through that chapter and you guys got to a stage where you were like, okay, it's time to wrap it up. We still find Matthew on the net. We still find him, and like he's still providing us content. They're killing it. We still find the boy, it's the boy Abo, you know what I'm saying, still giving us hella content. Yes, but you chose a different path, bro. Like, what's pushing you? What's pressing you towards?
Yeah, dog. Like you said, From young, I've been interested in energy.
Yeah.
It actually came from Formula 1. I don't know if they're Formula 1 fans, but they're all liars, bro. You're lying.
The voice I was saying I was about to ask, I was like, you know what? No, it's okay. It's okay.
We're not gonna attack our audience.
But yeah, when they introduced the energy recovery systems on the cars and things, I was like, that's mad.
Crazy. How old are you?
Why is it? I was 14.
Crazy.
Yeah, so
crazy.
I was so big on it. I was like, dude, solar is going to be a huge thing. That's one of my regrets, not being very active about it from
jump.
Because I saw these things coming. Now they're just pouring tons of money into renewable energy. Almost too much, I'd say. But that's a whole other argument. So yeah, I've always been very driven about eventually starting a business around energy or the chemical industry.
But you're definitely still active. I mean, you got a blog going on.
Yes.
Shout out Young Lemon Bro.
Yes. Shout out. I haven't been consistent enough time actually.
Accountability.
Accountability. As friends, we must hold each other accountable.
He dragged me. But as we said earlier, bro, I just need to figure out a short form of writing.
Yeah.
If you've seen any or you end up going to read that stuff, it's very long.
Or end up reading it.
And I have to think for really hard and long about how I want to write that.
So is that like what you would say is your main form of expression, like writing, and like putting out?
Yes, I think
like not even the content, not even everything else. It's the writing and communicating on paper.
For sure. I think I missed. Is that a phone call?
Hey, you guys gonna take this live? It's Sishii.
Oh, 2 eyes, yeah, that's
2 eyes, yeah. Hey yo, bro.
Hey yo,
We're actually on set right now.
One set.
We're on set right now. Right?
Why are you so nice?
Hey yo, say what's up,
And then also go watch this episode, guys.
Yeah, 2 eyes. What you gotta say to the people, bro?
What are you gonna say to the people?
What's the level?
Huh?
Okay, you look nice. You look nice. Let me call you back in. Okay. Yeah.
Let me see.
Where are you going first? We have no context. We have no context.
Are you going to a wedding?
Is that my closet? Is that
A
my
premiere.
A premiere.
Nah, I'm not lying. You're looking nice.
No, don't go all black. He doesn't need to go all black. Don't go all black.
Yeah. I like the white shirt with the black buttons.
Yeah. But also, tell him to post things on the group.
Okay, I'll wait.
Post pictures on the group. Tell him to post pictures on the group.
That was hella funny, bro.
Bruh. Moments.
Literally.
I have a question for you, bro. Because obviously you've told us about like your journey a little bit, getting into like engineering and whatnot. I think you're a pretty well-traveled person.
Yeah.
You know, you've been to the States a few times.
Yeah.
You traveled the world. Even engineering in your job now has taken you to the UK a couple of times.
Yeah.
So like, with your storytelling and like your writing, with specifically your blog and trying to make it a shorter format, what other kinds of stories about the creator world would you like to tell, bro?
That is a fire question. First, I need to shout out my timer.
Oh, shout out Timer, man.
We are
You were there yesterday, no?
Yes.
Shout out Cavani.
Shout out to guys,
Cavalli crazy.
I need money.
Facts.
It's a consistent theme on this platform.
No, I need to shout out my dad, man. He's had us traveling from young. Temo will say as well. We've seen so many things, so many countries, and it's genuinely a blessing. It really does change your perspective on things to see how other people live. So that's a bigger shout out. I think what I could write about, and you've actually challenged me there. I need more time to think about it, but I'll give a...
I'm here to put you on the spot, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Okay, no, you did it.
Spot is on.
But I think writing about potentially how these kinds of things change your experiences, the kinds of things you do. I would do like a scrapbooking, like what I did when I was in London, and I was like taking a whole lot of photos, which I don't normally do.
Yeah.
You took gang photos.
I took gang photos.
Yeah.
I was very surprised though. I don't take photos. I don't take selfies. I don't like it. I don't like the way I look and things like that. The photos. I'm very, as I said, camera, not me.
Yeah.
But like writing. Yeah. So maybe like doing a scrapbooking type of blog thing, which sounds like old lady vibes, right?
Hey man,
It does sound like one. I don't know what to say, but
It sounds old lady, but like something like that.
It sounds Karenish.
Yes,
That's
it
crazy.
actually does. But I'll have to remix it.
But now you've like laid out a whole field, bro. They know you for like video content formats, and then now they're starting to meet you in like a writing format, and then now you're also engineering format. My brother, like, what are you doing? What's the goal, bro?
But I'm really just living life. I'm trying to be happy. I'm trying to experience different things. I think we're also so versatile as humans. You guys are mad versatile. You're doing a ton of stuff, bro. You get me?
Throw it in the air.
You do it. It's the music. It's you know.
Yeah.
You do what makes you happy, and you pursue it for as long as it makes you happy.
Right now, what makes you happy?
What makes me happy? I love reading. I love learning new things, almost just for the sake of learning.
Feel you. I feel you.
Which sometimes feels like a waste of time because I'm very hard on myself about productivity.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So
do you not feel like the reading aspect of it is productive in a way?
Yeah, I think so. And it was most productive when I was writing, but now I'm not consistent. So.
Yes.
Also, it's the balance.
Yeah.
I mean, it's also probably going to be connected to your output, and like if the reading isn't being that much connected to your output, and you're not writing, then you're probably going to feel like, I'm wasting my time here.
Yeah, that actually is a good point, because I could ask you, like if I read something, right, the same way you'll put down an idea for a song or something.
Yeah.
Not everything will land into not everything comes out as a concept, right?
Exactly.
Maybe.
But it's in the bank though.
There's a lot that just ends up being like mind stashed.
I wonder what like the stats are. I've never asked like you music things, like how much of your stuff gets thrown away?
You probably make melodies every day.
Sure.
Really?
Yeah. You probably make melodies. You catch an idea every day. If you remember to put it down, you put it down. If not, it goes.
And it might come back.
It might come back. Okay. You never know because you don't recognize it.
You're like, oh, this is new.
You're like,
this is new again.
I had it last year. So just stash ideas, and then when you do get it, only like one of them will actually happen. You know, because it's like 3 hours or 4 hours, and then you have to like execute on an idea, and then you're like, okay, what am I feeling right now? That's what you usually ask yourself, what am I feeling? And then like, if it's in the moment, you make something in the moment. If it's not, then you find something from the bank. Yeah. Sometimes you forget you have 100 songs just chilling.
Since Leza dragged me, I've been trying to take notes.
Yeah.
Of certain thoughts, and then if I happen to find it when I'm doing something, then I come back and be like, oh, let me grow on this. But I haven't written enough because I used to set the idea pre-hand and be like, you're gonna write about this. And it's
on those thoughts, like how many of those thoughts and like ideas come from some of the books you're reading? And maybe you can also touch on like your faves.
What are you reading?
So right now I'm reading Yuval Noah Harari, 21 Lessons for the 21st Century. He dives into politics, the intersection of politics, tech, everything that's going on with AI.
Kind of context? In a global context?
In a global context, but he also brings it down to your person. For instance, one of the things that landed heavy on me when I was speaking to Chandra about it is the whole intersection of biotech, AI, and like data. Because for sure, showcase, we're going to end up with some sort of data gathering system in our bodies.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, I'm scared of AI.
And it's crazy. Dog, imagine your insurance saying, why did you take out your chip? Imagine your insurance asking you, why did you take out your chip?
Premium's going
Where's
crazy.
the chip? Like, now we're Android. You know what I'm saying? And AI is so exciting but so scary.
It's terrifying.
You don't really know where to... And we haven't developed the ideologies, the infrastructure, the political infrastructure. Yeah. We haven't developed any legal. There's nothing for it, like, and it's moving. It's going. It's going. Whether you're going with it or not, it's taking you somewhere. So it'll be scary to see where we end up there. But yeah, books definitely push a lot of my writing.
For the 21st century.
Yes. Sapiens also by him.
I'm like halfway through that, bro. That thing is so long. Dude.
It is long. And he does he drills down on things. I will say he really drills down onto concepts. Yeah. Like, he'll take a while to explain.
He breaks
something.
it down.
Yeah, like he's doing
the detail of the detail.
He's doing that.
That's a good one. That's fair. Because you were there doing motions,
Fair enough. But he really drills on it. He drills on it.
Yeah, we need a pause button.
I'm dead.
Oh, the red button. What else? I was reading Bitrot by I forget that gent's name, but it's a whole bunch of short stories that have some sort of deeper meaning kind of thing. One of the big ones he wrote, well, for me, I can't remember the short story name, but I feel like he predicted COVID.
Crazy.
Which was, when I read it, I was like, this guy's talking about COVID. And he even mentioned either 2019 or 2020. So I was like, it's crazy what these writers and things are coming up with. So I think one of my favorite quotes is that when you read a book, you get all that person's past experiences.
Yeah.
You can live so many lives through books.
True, facts.
Do you ever see yourself writing maybe even in a short story?
Yeah, when's the book coming, bro?
I would love to write a book.
There's a book coming.
No, I would love to write a book, guys.
What would the chapter of your life right now be called?
Yeah.
Crazy.
I actually have the answer.
What's the answer?
Funny enough.
You have the answer?
It will be called Finding the Path of Optimum Resistance. Instead of least resistance.
Okay.
Optimum resistance.
What does that mean, bro?
For me, because you know...
But I love that. That's beautiful, bro.
No, I was thinking about, like, as a child, you don't really have to find any sort of path because you're guided. And then as you get older, you're trying to find your own path, and then you get all these things like path of least resistance, like taking but you shouldn't be taking shortcuts, but you also shouldn't do anything so hard that it deters you from, like, if it's just not for you, why are you forcing it, kind of thing. So it's about optimizing resistance. That resistance that keeps you interested.
That's dope.
And keeps
sounds like video name. The path of optimum resistance.
Hey man,
people are gonna look at that and be like, what are they
talking about?
And then they're gonna subscribe.
Tap in.
Please. So yeah.
Is it top 5 time?
Not yet.
It's not yet. I'm not lying. I've been thinking about his top 5,
Have you been thinking about the top 5?
I've been thinking about his top 5, bro.
It's gonna
No pressure.
No pressure.
I won't lie.
We'll land there eventually.
Okay, let us land. What are we saying?
We're talking about loves.
Oof.
Loves.
Yeah, we're talking about loves now. And a chapter in your life has to be like loves, and this could be loves by friends. This could be loves by books you've read. This could be romantic loves. You've lived life. I've lived life.
I've lived a bit of life.
Straight off the top of your head, what would you say in that path of least resistance sticks in your mind right now?
Optimal resistance.
Optimal resistance. I think right now it's about finding my niche in the world as far as my profession. Okay. So there's a lot you can do in engineering.
Yeah.
And I've tried a whole lot of things. I've tried learning a bit of data science. Yeah. I found that hard. I found that being, or at least the way I was learning it, being just above that resistance threshold where it's like, dog,
I'm forcing it here.
I'm forcing it here. I'm really forcing it here. So I'm looking at seeing if maybe finance is my thing.
Okay.
And merging those two worlds. Yeah. Because money you get.
Come true, bro.
We'll talk a little bit of like what you're doing right now, bro.
Okay.
Because like afterwards, you know, we've gone through the social media, TFG,
we've gone through
Yo, you even actually go back to the moon. What are you up to right now, Maji?
So right now I'm working at 9 to 5.
Oof.
9 to 5.
Studio audience is
Hey man, you know we gotta respect the hustle, every hustle. You feel me? So that's and tax, bro. Shout out SARS. Bro, how crazy that SARS is the only functional institution in our country, blood. Like we're gonna discuss that, and they work. They work.
In a day you can pay like 3 kinds of tax, bro.
Yeah, easily.
In a day, 24 hours. Imagine.
Easily. So I'm working at 9 to 5. I'm a graduate mechanical engineer.
Yes, sir.
Not a smart boy.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, I try. I'm smart enough. I'm smart enough. I'm a mechanical engineer. I work mostly in design, on pumps, compressors. We make mechanical seals at the company that I'm at. Shout out to John Crane. I'm really enjoying it.
Shout out to
John Crane.
Shout out LinkedIn, guys.
Yeah, shout out to LinkedIn. I'm doing that, but I'm also, as I say, trying to figure out and learn things, but learn in the direction of profession and stuff, not just like
random things. You're trying to like build more on what you know.
Exactly. And then I'm also trying to start a sort of digital platform in the property space.
Yes. So you've been working on this one, eh?
You've been working on this one. It's low-key your baby.
For years.
It's low-key your baby.
For time, guys. If this thing comes out, I'll be so happy. I don't even care
when it comes out. When it comes out.
Yes, when it comes out.
Very excited for it.
I don't even mind it flopping. I'm just excited to see what it does.
It's a learning
process. That's your first baby, bro.
No.
Second baby, low-key.
Yes, second
baby.
I had the fridge, TFG, and I did.
Oh, in the fridge situation.
We have a TFG
from Smarts.
Yes.
Yo,
I was renting out fridges at Smarts.
Yes, sir.
Entrepreneur. Yes, sir. This is whole business. I had 2 fridges running. You know, that was the trap. You get me? That was my trap. I was pushing fridge weight. Pushing fridge weight. But that was fun. It was my first like.
So you're lucky being like hella entrepreneurial over the years, eh?
I think so. I mean, it looks different for everyone. But yeah, I've tried on my own, and I've also taken a lot of inspiration from you guys. You've tried.
Crazy.
You're doing.
Yeah.
Is it in the shot?
Yeah.
Buy a fucking white box, you feel me? Buy a white box. So yeah, I've got hella inspiration all around me, and you guys really push me, which is a vibe. Because it's easy to be lazy, bro, and that's why I think it's important to like.
Sentiments definitely shared, like you guys definitely.
The people around you is like literally so important. That's why I'm also so grateful. For you, bro.
Thank you, bro.
And Alex,
sometimes.
I'm like McKay. I work alone regardless.
You are a bit of a you are.
We can top five. Top five.
Okay. So top 5 for you, yeah? I'm gonna have to split it just because you're so multifaceted, my brother.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna tap into your whole life. We're gonna tap into the content, first of all. Top 5 content creators globally. Give it to us.
Content creators globally. That's so tough. Because
I know you were being inspired back in the day. The home is still operating now.
Nah, for sure.
Just I think minorities, bro.
I think the minorities are number 1.
University equals 1.
Literally. I didn't even watch I didn't watch as much YouTube as Abo and Matt. I don't know if people know that. I don't know if you guys knew that. But
I didn't.
I know when I was with you, we watched some like educational stuff. Yeah, literally. We played
that's literally what I watched.
Khan Academy.
I'd watch
Khan Academy.
Actually, that thing saved me.
Who put us onto Kursusa? Was you?
Kursusa, I think it might have been Abo.
I think it was Abo.
Kursusa.
That one.
Yeah, Kursusa. Yeah, okay.
But yeah, man, I watched.
In a nutshell. Yes.
Yeah. In a nutshell. I do watch. I'm a bit of a nerd. So we would watch the shit together and talk about it or whatever. I don't watch a lot of like I didn't watch a lot of the stuff we made.
Debate. You're my favorite person to debate.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like I don't really hold good arguments. Personally. Like it's not one of my strong suits. Like I've got a decent brain. I'm just not good at arguing.
Nah, you're a smart guy.
Yeah, you're a smart guy. Smart enough, right?
Smart enough.
Smart enough.
Keep going.
So it was the minorities, I'll definitely say. If we're going to say content creators, I'm also going to go into books and say Malcolm Gladwell.
Go crazy.
Yes, that is
Malcolm
content.
Just if you're eating into your own, I don't know what the second question is. So like if you're eating into your own...
No, I've got a top 5, don't worry.
Okay.
Go on.
So yeah, Malcolm Gladwell, Yuval Noah Harari. I really enjoyed his stuff. I read most of the Hunger Games books. How many were there? 3. I really liked that. I really liked Hunger Games.
I love the books.
The books is crazy.
I loved Hunger Games, bro. No cap.
The books is crazy.
So yeah, I think it was something about the female. She was one of the first female heroines. Katniss Everdeen.
Yeah. Fire.
I don't know. It was different. It was cool.
Corny ass movie.
Yeah. So I don't have a lot.
It wasn't corny, bro.
They were running.
Can you watch it today?
Could you watch the whole thing today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Via nostalgia and like
via
nostalgia and quality, bro. And quality.
For sure.
Okay,
my top 5, bro. I wanna talk about something.
This guy's gonna break my brain, bro.
No. I just want us to discuss something. Okay. And we'll make it a top 3 even.
Okay.
Top 3 TFG characters.
Hey, man. Top 3 TFG characters. Rank them. Top 3 toughest sports. We've had this off cam, but I want us to actually break.
Yeah, we're gonna get us fighting, bro.
I want us to have a little bit of a fight behind the scenes now.
Okay.
And like actually, live studio audience, you guys can also say what you think is
top 3 toughest sports.
Physically, mentally, all these things that actually go into actually performing at the most optimum level for you. What's in your top 3? Okay. And it's yours, Chief. I won't lie. I'm gonna come in and say, but remember, it's yours at the end of the day. Top 3.
Okay, we have to put F1 because we agree on that one.
Yeah.
We agree on that one.
I don't spoil it.
Formula 1.
Now they know we agree.
No, but it's fine. It's fine. They must know that one is serious. Not serious with the driving, technically, attention to detail, the buttons, and life or death. Combat sports have to be there. I don't know if I can put them generally or.
Yeah. Would you put mixed martial arts over boxing?
I have to, bro. If you can kick me.
I can knee
and elbow.
Now raining elbows from the sky. Raining elbows from the sky.
I feel like I need to put in American football.
Thank you. Okay, you and I are not gonna fight anymore.
Oh, was that one of yours?
Yes. That was a fight.
Here's a question.
Okay. Wait.
Golf is definitely a top 3.
Yes. Hardest sports.
Top 3 hardest sports.
Getting punched in the face. No way.
Golf is not top 3. Golf is not
technically hard.
So who are you taking out?
Golf is.
So who are you taking out of the top 3, guys?
Golf is technically hard, but what's that risk?
Golf actually life or death. Golf isn't life or death.
That can't be our. Life or death can't be the only metric.
No, but I'm saying it's a really big metric.
No, it is a big metric.
Please can you pass this mic to Luciano?
Okay. Say your piece.
Okay, I don't know if I'm on camera, but golf, you're hitting a ball this big with an iron club. American football, not all positions are skilled.
So you're saying golf over American football?
Yeah, because not all positions are skilled. If I'm a defensive tackle or a lineman, I just got to block. Blocking is still hard, but it's not cold hard.
I just got a block.
But that's
bro.
just physical exertion now.
You know, for years, like American footballers.
I'm hearing Iron Man. I'm hearing Iron Man. Yeah.
I'm hearing Iron Man.
But like for years, American footballers are just dumber because their brains are like getting.
Yeah, bro. CTE.
CTE
is not a joke,
bro.
CTE is not a joke, though.
Yeah.
I don't know. Why are you negating soccer?
That's not that
It's not that hard, bro. It's literally the easiest sport to play. All we need is legs and a ball.
I love football. I love football.
Like the difference between a professional footballer and a nigga that can just play ball. Like,
No, for sure.
It's triangle.
Same thing with basketball.
No,
It's like it's so
Same thing with any professional.
What about basketball?
top three.
What about basketball?
Every professional sport is deep, but we're talking about depth of sport. Like it's harder for me to literally be thinking about at 300 kilometers an hour.
I'm
hearing all these
my
engineers
settings.
things. That's easier than me saying plug and press.
I don't know why chess came to mind earlier, but I don't.
It is technical. Like what at risk?
Okay.
Other than losing, what's at risk with chess?
Yeah, no, it's clear we need to pick up on this topic another time because
I won't lie, that argument is crazy. There's
last one from Tebz.
Tebz, guys. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you know what we're talking about.
Okay, so I have a question, right? Since we're done with the top 5, top 3 thing. So you said like you used to sell like fridges and smarts, and you know like people are trying to like be entrepreneurs, get passive income. So like to a student right now who's watching this, like what do you think they could do to like try get like passive income or like make money?
That's a good question.
First off,
Yes, sir.
First off, I'm no expert. Like, you feel me? I was just messing around. The reason, in fact, here's my answer. The reason I started the fridge rental business was because I think it was Mike, bro. Mike had left his fridge. So backstory, yeah.
No,
So he left. At Smart, you couldn't store your fridge when you go on break. You had to find somewhere else to put it.
Look at you, look at opportunities.
And this is the answer. Look at what is within your circle. There are tons of problems, and that's all a business is. It's something that solves a problem. Facts. And that's how I see it, and that's how I saw the fridge thing. And I was like, bro, also me, technically, I wouldn't even have bought a fridge if I could rent one at a reasonable price. I just really wanted one, and there are a lot of people who want them because res food can be trash, bruv. That gun chicken every day or whatever.
It's calling it out by name.
It's mad. Yeah, they used to call it the gun chicken there by us. I don't know what other res called it. So that's my answer for sure. I think finding a problem within your field of interest and expertise, and it doesn't even always have to be. Some people are really good at starting businesses they don't necessarily care about, which is a superpower, I think, personally, because I would definitely get tired of it. So find a problem, and it can be anything, something small. There's tons of problems out there, so tons of opportunities for solutions.
Beautiful question, beautiful answer, beautiful way to wrap.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to the live studio audience.
Shout out, guys. Thank you.
Shout out to everyone watching, guys. Shout out the guests. Shout out the guests.
Hey, yo, plug your social media. Plug your social media.
And that's where the video ends, bro.
The journey continues.
Guys, shout out, guys. Please share with your friends. Tell everyone about it.
Thank you for having me.
Comments, guys. Talk to us about it, and the journey continues.
The journey continues, baby.